everyone, welcome back to Wheel Relevant, at the place where we bring you the latest, greatest, and most iconic rides on 3 wheels, 2 wheels, and everything in between. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that's rewriting the rules of freedom on the open road at the 2025 Harley-Davidson Freewheeler. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to mix classic Harley soul with the stability of a 3-wheeled cruiser, stick around because this beast might just change how you think about trikes forever. So, let's kick things off with what makes the Freewheeler stand out in Harley's lineup. For 2025, Harley-Davidson has doubled down on what riders love about trikes: effortless touring comfort, road gripping stability, and that unmistakable Harley DNA. The Freewheeler has always been the more stripped down, hot rod-inspired sibling to the Trike Glide Ultra. It's a little bolder, a little leaner, and definitely built for riders who want 3 wheels without sacrificing attitude. Underneath all that chrome and muscle is the beating heart of this Trike, the Milwaukee-Eight 114 engine. But for 2025, Harley has given it a slight bump, refining the power delivery and torque curve for smoother roll-ons and more punch when you crack open the throttle. The 1.868cc V-twin pumps out a satisfying growl that'll make you forget you're piloting a trike instead of a classic cruiser. Expect around 119 pound-feet of torque, which is more than enough to get this nearly 100-pound machine moving with authority. Now, when you think of a trike, you probably think comfort, and the Freewheeler does not disappoint. Harley's kept things simple yet functional. You've got floorboards for all-day foot placement, mini ape hanger handlebars that give you that old-school cruiser vibe, and a low-profile seat that makes long days in the saddle a breeze. One thing that really stands out is how manageable this trike is. Many new riders are intimidated by big touring bikes, especially when fully loaded with passengers or gear. The Freewheeler solves that worry by adding stability at stops and low speeds, and no more worrying about dropping a big bike in a parking lot or fighting with top-heavy balance when the road gets awkward. Let's talk design, because if there's one thing Harley knows how to do, it's build a machine that looks like it could star in its own road movie. For 2025, the Freewheeler keeps its signature stripped-back look but adds a few fresh touches. The front end carries that classic batwing fender, chrome nacelle, and a single headlamp that screams vintage Harley. The rear gets bold, bobtail fenders over the 2 rear wheels, and those big, muscular wheels themselves have a new machined finish that catches the sunlight just right. There are also new paint options this year, including a deep metallic black, an eye-popping red, and for those who really want to stand out, a premium custom 2-tone option. Harley's paying close attention to detail, the tank badges, chrome accents, and blacked-out engine pieces all combine to give the Freewheeler a custom shop feel right off the factory floor. Riders also get Harley's latest tech suite, but without it overshadowing the classic vibes. You won't find a massive touchscreen here, but you will find essentials like electronic cruise control, a reverse gear to get you out of tight spots with ease, and Harley's Reflex defensive rider systems. That means linked brakes, cornering enhanced ABS, and traction control to help you handle unexpected conditions. All this tech is subtly integrated, so you still feel fully connected to the ride instead of fighting with gadgets. When it comes to storage, the Freewheeler's trunk is deceptively spacious, about 2 cubic feet, enough for a couple of overnight bags or your grocery haul if you're the type who rides your trike rain or shine. The trunk lid opens wide for easy loading, and the fit and finish feel solid and rattle-free, which isn't always true for every trike on the market. Another thing worth mentioning is the ride itself. Some riders might assume 3 wheels mean a harsh or awkward ride, but the Freewheeler's suspension setup does a great job of soaking up bumps while still giving you direct road feel. The rear suspension is air adjustable, letting you fine-tune it for solo riding or 2-up touring. Combined with the trike's low center of gravity, it corners with more confidence than you'd expect. Obviously, you can't lean it like a 2-wheeler, but carving a smooth arc through country roads feels surprisingly rewarding. Of course, all this freedom doesn't come cheap. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Freewheeler starts at around $31,999, but depending on your paint choice and any custom add-ons, think upgraded seats, handlebars, or custom wheels, and you can easily push that price north of $35,000. But if you're buying the Trike, you're not just buying transport. You're investing in a machine that opens up the road for riders who want to keep riding longer or just want that extra peace of mind. One unique selling point of the Freewheeler is its broad appeal. For some, it's a bridge between two wheels and four. Maybe you've done decades on Harleys and want to keep rolling without worrying about balance or back strength. For others, it's an entry point into touring. If you've always dreamed of road trips but felt nervous about handling a big touring bike fully loaded, this Trike has your back. And then there are the riders who just like the look of the three-wheel stance, the bold rear fenders, and the hot rod silhouette. The Freewheeler delivers attitude in spades without going overboard with touring bells and whistles. At the end of the day, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Freewheeler isn't about reinventing the wheel. It's about giving riders a way to keep chasing the horizon without compromise. It's simple, muscular, and unmistakably Harley, but it comes with the confidence and stability of three wheels planted firmly on the ground. For some riders, that's freedom redefined, and that's exactly what Harley's betting on with this bike. So, if you're in the market for a machine that turns heads, keeps you comfortable mile after mile, and lets you enjoy the signature Harley thunder without worrying about tipping over in the driveway, the Freewheeler deserves a spot on your test ride list. Alright, that's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2025 Freewheeler, hit that like button, subscribe to Wheel Reverend if you haven't already, and drop a comment below. Would you ride a Trike, or are you sticking with two wheels? And if you've got a Freewheeler in your garage already, let us know your favorite road trip story. We love hearing how these machines are keeping the spirit of the open road alive.